Hey, what's up YouTube? By the people here. Welcome back. Today is 2X RP event weekend, which is great. So at the moment I'm going to take an opportunity to empty my inventory. I've been saving up for this moment. As you can see, I am full. I have a lot of stuff in there, and now is the perfect time to get rid of that stuff. I highly suggest you do this as you're picking up enchantments and different things that you don't necessarily want. Unless you really need the Astral diamonds, you can sell them off. But if you plan on doing any refining for your artifacts, I highly recommend you just hang on to those. You can use the mail system to mail them to yourself if you run out of inventory space. It does get a little difficult to play the game when you can't pick anything up, or you have to keep juggling around a couple of different items just to free up room in your inventory space. Can take some of the pleasure out of the game. I've been there, understand what that feels like. But right now what we want to do is take one of these artifacts up to Mythic. You do have them up to Legendary at the moment, but I'm going to go right now with an artifact of stability. Now the best way to do that is, there are two ways I can do it. Normally on a non-double refinement period, I can just start dumping these items into here. I can go like this, I can hit refine, and then I can start putting items in these slots here, and I can go ahead and rank up. But it's a waste really of your effort. You might as well wait for these special events, because you get twice the refining power when you do that. Now I have another artifact here. This is called an artifact of stability. It's the Aurora's Whole Realms catalog. I bought that on the auction house a while back. It was only at about 90,000 Astral diamonds. Right now, during the refinement period, they tend to go up, so it's good to plan ahead for these events. Take a look at the event calendar, see when they're coming up. I start buying early because they're much cheaper, because everybody starts buying them because people that know the game are doing the same thing. In fact, we'll take a look right now. Like I said, I paid about 90,000 for that. We'll just take a quick look at the artifact equipment and see what some of this stuff is running for right now. Watch, will probably be a great deal. No, see, it's starting out, this is an artifact of union. It's all the way up to 169,000 right now, and they are going to just keep going up from there. So I did get a little bit of a deal. Yeah, that catalog, where was it? Yeah, the 244, 205. So I got a pretty good deal on that. I saved about 110,000 Astral diamonds by buying it early. I happen to have it, which helped, but that's the way to do it. Buy it early, hang on to it. Also, when you're running your dungeons and doing your regular gameplay, try to stack these, grab these things, stick them in your inventory, and they will add up. It makes it great for this event because it saves you a little bit of Astral diamonds. You'll still have to buy some, but at least you already have them. You're already picking this stuff up. You're running past it as you're out playing the game, and you might as well keep it, hang on to it for this special day. Another thing I do too is I'll go in and I buy stacks of these. I'll buy different stacks. Sometimes I price them out. Sometimes I just buy them once I get to a certain level. I usually will buy stacks of these rank 5 enchantments. I'll show you that in a little bit. Right now it's going to feel pretty good though, just to get rid of some of the stuff in my inventory so I can not have to be so crowded, which is great. So we'll go ahead and start upgrading this. Now I want to upgrade this artifact of stability because we go into my character sheet. I want to focus on this one right now. This is also an artifact of stability, if you notice that. If I go over to this one, it is an artifact of power, and this is another artifact of power. I want to make sure that I refine an artifact of stability into an artifact of stability. The reason being is you get 4 times the amount of refinement points when you do it that way. Otherwise, like if I took this artifact right now and refined it into this artifact of power, I'm not going to get much of a benefit. So it's much smarter to grab another artifact and I won't be using this. I don't need this one. Obviously, it's best to do it with one you don't need. So I'll get 2 times the points right now with these, and then I'm going to refine this whole artifact back into this, which I'll show you what that looks like here in a little bit. Now don't cry, it's okay. I got a little warning there that that was a high level item, and I might be throwing it away for refinement purposes. But refining to a high level is wonderful, because I get quite a benefit to go to Mythic. Okay, now we came up to the next level, and what I want to do is I want to keep running this puppy up. So I have a preservation ward here. If I don't use a preservation ward and I fail in the upgrade, well then I'll lose two of these, I'll lose one of these, and I'll lose one of these. Now, at the moment, I have a bunch, as you can see, and it's not that expensive. I'm just going to go ahead and use this because it's a good practice. These don't cost that much. It's probably about the cost of what this would be. Might even be a little bit more, but I'm just going to show you how this works. If it fails, we'll see if it fails or not. I might get lucky. Okay, it failed. So, we'll keep going. I'll go ahead and throw another one in here just so you can see it once again. If you notice the numbers here, these did not change. So what happened was this preservation ward was taken instead of these. If I did not have the preservation ward in here, I would lose these regions. I would just lose the number of regions that was required for the upgrade. Okay, cool. Now the good thing is this upgraded, and if you notice I still have 2 preservation wards down here. That means it did not take my preservation ward as well. So that's just a little note for you. Okay, now what I want to do is keep on refining. It takes about 7 million refinement points to get from Mythic, from Legendary to Mythic, and that's a lot of points. This doesn't want to slide over for some reason. Okay, we'll try a different stack. Maybe you'll be more helpful. Oh, look at that. Inventory space. Beautiful. Feels good just to do that. Alright, now try that again. Come on. Yes, I know it's high quality. It's okay. Doesn't hurt that bad. Okay, now to take it up to the next level, I need one of these, a mark of stability, which I do not have at the moment. So I'm going to go, it's a greater mark of stability, so I want to go into the auction house and buy a greater mark of stability. Another thing I'm trying today too is, give me one moment, greater mark of stability. I went into my stronghold and I went over to the training for siege training. I had received a couple of emails suggesting that I might want to try that it supposedly increases the frequency at which you'll be able to upgrade your items. The theory being that there are less people in that particular instance and that your odds of upgrading will be higher. I've seen different discussions about that. Some people say it's just a wives' tale. There is nothing to it. And I don't know. A lot of times I've done upgrades right from Protector's Enclave, and I've had some success with it. Truthfully, I believe it's random. I believe that their programming would probably have picked up on that because enough people have mentioned it on the internet on different postings and stuff, so they probably would have fixed that. But you can try that. It doesn't hurt to go to an instance where you're by yourself, because why not? If there's even a chance that you can increase your odds, it will cost you fewer Astral diamonds, and you might as well go for it. So that's what I did, and I'm trying that out today. Unfortunately, I don't have a real way of determining whether or not that will make any difference, because I'm not going to refine 100 items. But alright, we'll buy one of these. I think it said one. We'll find out. I'll open up my mailbox here and grab that. Alright, beautiful. Alright, now let's get back to it. I want to get my item level up to 2900. As you can see, it's at 2847. I've been hanging out there for a little while. It's time to move on. Yes, time to move up in the little world. Probably should have grabbed some more preservation words while I was in there, but we didn't. So wish me luck. Yeah, sweet. Okay. I don't know, maybe there is something to that. I've had that kind of luck, though, too. Again, in Protector's Enclave, so we'll see. I've also done it in the little PvP lounge there. I've had some success, back-to-back successes like that with different upgrades. And I've also had different back-to-back successes with other characters. I've switched out characters and have done different things, not really to test the system, but just to, because I wanted to upgrade something else. And I don't know. Like I said, it may be true, it may not be true. It's up for you to judge, I guess. Try it for yourself. Alright, what we're doing. My goal is right now, I want to take this up fairly close to legendary because I want to maximize the number of points that are in this artifact so that they transfer over when I do this, when I take it up. It's only at level, what, yeah, I'm at 101 there, so I will need, like I said, I need about 7 million points. Now, what I need to do is get some other stacks so I can fill up my inventory slots here and continue refining. And what I've done is I've bought refining items or enchantments with this character. Go back to my mailbox here. And I'll go ahead and start picking this out of my mailbox. But I also use my alternate characters, of which I have 8. I have a little in-game budgeting system that I use. Like I'll take my Astral Diamonds up to about 100,000 for my lesser used alternate characters. Then that allows me to buy certain things once I get to that point. It's just a way to keep me from overspending because that gets kind of exciting. And it also allows me to do things like convert over to Zen with some level of frequency. And I just sort of cycle that around as I'm grinding through. That's part of the game. There is a lot of grinding in it. Alright, so we'll go ahead and grab these. You can see I have a stack there. Now just start pulling these up. I didn't buy these all at once. I just bought them when they were down at around their lowest price throughout the last month. It was about 6 weeks, 5 or 6 weeks since the last 2 times refinement period. I'd spent a lot of Astral Diamonds during that period and started this next segment pretty much with everything wiped out for all of my characters. But anyway, this is one of my 2 primary characters that I like to play with a lot, so I'm using the other characters just to help do the daily grinds with doing my daily dungeon runs and that type of thing. And I also use them to buy these. So I do that, you know, I'll go through each day whenever I decide to buy. Once the prices drop to a level I'm comfortable with, I'll go ahead and buy a bunch. I'll go ahead and run through each character. Maybe I'll buy 1 or 2 stacks of these for each character. And then by the time the next refinement period comes up, I've got a whole crap load of these that I can use for refining, which is pretty cool. That way I'm not scrambling around or spending my Astral Diamonds all at once, because it gets real tempting to buy other stuff when you start to get a pile of Astral Diamonds. You might not have to worry about that. I do, so this is just a way to ensure that I have enough to be able to do this once we get to the refinement period. Little personal trick tip for you. Alright, let's get back to my artifact here. Where did it go? I lost him here. Okay, here we go. Did I mention we have a hurricane coming? I'm feeling a little pressure here. Yes, I have a hurricane on the way. This is my hurricane edition. Hopefully I don't lose power before it comes. Hopefully my house is still here. It's not really funny. I fact, it's kind of scary. Anyway, I'm hoping was hoping to be able to get to this for you guys while I still have power, so I can get it uploaded and check it out real quick. Oh, critical success is beautiful. Wow, this is nice. It's one thing I kind of lose track as I buy these stacks throughout the month, because I just keep cycling through them, and I don't really pay much attention to how many I get. I thought I wasn't sure how many I'd really have, because I wasn't paying any attention, like I said. Looks like I will have enough to be able to do this for you guys. Whew, sweet. I am psyched. Okay, now what I have to do is switch characters, and I'm going to go ahead and transfer things over from my other characters. They have items in the mail that I have to pick up and then bundle up and mail back to this character. In fact, you know what? Maybe I'll do that for you. It just occurred to me you might not know how to do that. So let me show you what happens here. I'll go ahead and exit out of here. Okay, now what I'm doing, I'm going to go back and select one of my other characters, go up here to my Hunter Ranger. A bit like a chess game, don't get frustrated with it short and realize you're already into the refinement period and you missed out. Maybe you did a whole bunch of upgrades for your other artifacts and stuff. Just part of the game. Check that calendar and plan ahead, because it really does make it so much easier. There is a lot of grinding in this game, and it can be a little bit frustrating when you really want to get things to that next level so you can do more damage, or maybe build up your defense because you keep dying. That can get a little bit frustrating. I like to do a lot of solo play for myself, so the more powerful I can make my characters, the better it is for me. And it's not that I don't enjoy playing with other people, I just, the way my schedule is, I tend to get into dungeons and stuff, and it's hard because I will sometimes have other demands that come up on me, and I don't like to have to leave on people that I'm playing with and stuff, so it makes it hard for me to get in groups often. Anyway, I can do it once in a while, but just doesn't work out very often for me, unfortunately. Okay, now I'll go back to my mailbox again. And here we go. Start taking some stacks. If there's an easier way to do this, I'm not sure. As far as I know, the only way you can do this is you have to grab the items, pull it in your inventory. I'll see, my inventory on this guy is pretty full too. I think what I'll do is, let's see what he has here. Yeah, I'll clear a little bit of that out so I can make room so I can send these on. Okay, I'll keep pulling these out now. Woohoo, look at those stacks. Feels good. Yes, we want it. More. Alright, this is so sweet. Item sold. 45 Astral diamonds. It's hardly worth it, huh? Wow, this is pretty sweet. I feel good. I ended up having more than I expected. Okay, my inventory must be full. Okay, now I'll go ahead and compose an email to myself. What I'll do is I'm going to compose an email to myself, and then I will send those items. Watch, I'll go like this. Open up my inventory again. And then if you haven't done this, you can add items to your email and you can mail it to yourself. It's a nice way to store items too if you run out of inventory space. That allows you to put up to 5 different items in here. And there you go. And you have to put your character handle in there and just hit send. And I'll keep doing this now. And then I'll pick those up the same way I did with the last 2 demonstrations that I gave you and fill up my inventory bag for my control wizard. Now continue refining from there. Okay. Picked up my mail. Go ahead and toss these in here. Alright, critical. I didn't want to go over that, so I took that other stack back out. Alright, throw another one in there. There we go. Okay, that's as far as I'm taking that. Alright, so now that artifact is as high as I'm willing to take it. If I refine it further, I'll have to use some other refining stones to get it the next level up, and I don't want to do that. So I go to this artifact. Again, it's very important that you look and make sure you're using a like artifact for like artifact. Again, that was an artifact of stability. I want to refine another artifact of stability into that artifact. Trust me, you don't want to do it any other way.
Your astral diamonds for
Otherwise, you'll be wasted a lot of refinement points. Okay, if you look there at that number, I'm getting almost 6 million refinement points out of that. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll go ahead and hit refine. And voila. I'm all the way up to 136. Almost made it. So I'll just go ahead and throw a couple more in here. Keep it moving. But this is how people get those artifacts so quickly. You watch some of the other players playing the game and you're like, man, how did they get there so quickly? And this is how they do it. Let's see, I'll take a lesser stack. No, don't want you to move. There we go. Alright, that took us right up to it. Now it says I only have a 5% chance of making it, and I need some regents here. I need 6 of these, and I need 4 of these. So I'll go ahead and pick those up, and we'll continue. Okay, I got the required items. Let's see if we can go to Mythic. Wish me luck, guys. Hope you're here with me. We still have power. That's a good thing. Go, guys. Do it. Ah! I can feel it. It's coming. It's a good thing. Something good's about to happen. Not chat. Okay. Alright, I'll buy some more of this preservation awards. I just spent about 140,000 astral diamonds to get these, so I don't want those to go away. That would be a horrible mistake. So I'll go back in here and buy some preservation awards. Try that again. Okay, I hope the stack, I got a stack of 5, hopefully that helps. We'll see if being in this instance makes any difference. It's purely by feel. Like I said, I don't have any math to back it up one way or the other. I don't think it can hurt though, so why not? Oh, come on. I know you want to do this. Be good to me. Oh, come on. We can do this. Do it together. Please, 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 please. Oh. You hate me. Okay. Now I still have more astral diamonds, so I'll try this again. Oh, come on. I know it says I only have a 5% chance, but I've been pretty lucky lately. Anytime I've upgraded, it's gone fairly well. I should know better than to say that, though. Never say that. Oh, this is terrible. We're at what? Coming up on 16 preservation awards. It's okay, it's worth the payoff. I mean, look at that. Here, watch. Watch, it'll kick over now. I'll show you the difference, though. See that stat difference? We'll go from that to that, so that's pretty good. It's very helpful, trust me. Oh. Please, please. Yay! No. Ah! Guess I'm paying for my earlier successes. Well, this is getting insane. I think I'll go back to Protector's Enclave. I don't think it seems to make any difference odds-wise. So, what we'll do, let's go ahead and transfer out of here. Okay, I kicked it over to the Protector's Enclave. just keep running it. I've never had one go this long, so. Like I said, I think I've just been kind of lucky though.
I do hope your next wound is unique.
Your enemies will fear me!
Alright, this is getting old. Tell you what, we'll go this way. This is a coalesce sword. It's bound to my account. I got that from doing the daily invocations. I got a box for it, so we'll go ahead and kick this over. The other way to do it. These cost a lot to buy, so I don't recommend going this way. And there we go. We got an upgrade success. Alright, beautiful. About time. That was kind of like cheating though, but I'm happy with it. Okay, are you happy? Got my item level up a bit, which is cool. And anyway, at least we got it in. Got it in before the hurricane. I still have power. Wish me luck. Wish me well. Wish me to be safe. And please leave a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. That's how you do it. Like I said, the main point of that was to go ahead and use the other artifacts to refine the artifacts. It's definitely, I can't stress enough how important it is to make sure that if you have an artifact of stability, you refine into it an artifact of stability. Same goes with power and union. Make sure you're refining the same artifact into that artifact, otherwise you'll be sorely disappointed because you won't get the benefit of the extra points. So anyway, thanks for your time. Please like, share, and subscribe again. Please leave a comment and come back so we can play again.